Happy Monday, everyone. It's Monday today, isn't it? Happy Monday. Hope everyone is well and lit. We're back with another stream. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Well and truly rested. I know I am. I wanted to bring you another, obviously, market update, see what's going on, because it's been a few days. See what's happening with Bitcoin and peers, because there's been a lot of consolidation. So we'll just get started in uno momento. Give me one moment and we'll get started. All right. Let me share my screen, chart view. Whoa, we're in the matrix. All right. Bitcoin. Okay. So let me just remove this arrow. Let's break things down from top to bottom. See what's going on in the bigger picture. See if there are any near-term trade opportunities for us to get involved in. There isn't anything major on a news flow side of things today that I wanted to note. So I'm just going straight into sort of a technical update for this video. Okay, straight for a technical update of Bitcoin and its peers. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let me know how you are in the comments anyway. Share this to any of your friends. Let's get some more people involved in this stream today. I know it's only a Monday, but come on, baby. All right, so last week, we managed to finish in the green, okay? We managed to finish in the green. We again respected this ascending trend line that's been in place since the 28th of December, okay? You can see this remains well and truly intact. We knew we had a good chance of the price being supported here earlier in the week, earlier last week, when it did come down for another retest. So we did bounce there, okay? Given thanks to how strong this trend line is. What's beautiful on the weekly, okay, encouraging for further upside this week for Bitcoin and peers. I was saying to a few people, I'm actually getting a little bit excited because there is some hope, okay? There is some hope now that we get a breakout. I'm seeing it across the board with a number of tokens, not just Bitcoin, but a number of tokens. So firstly, let's talk about Bitcoin, all right? Stay tuned and we're going to go through some other tokens as well, okay? But first things first, can you see the way in which we closed last week? Look at this bullish candlestick and look at this wick here. You know, that's always, for me, not always, but a lot of the time it's a positive sign. You know, you see how, like, look, we leave this wick. We're going to want to fill this wick. You know, a little wick to the upside. We're going to want to fill that. Again, you know, wick here. We're going to want to fill that. So that, for me, is like, we're going to want to fill, we're going to want to fill this. Okay, let's break this down to the daily minute. You can see, so this is the trend line. I marked up this trend line. Previously, this one from December. Look, it's a valid trend line, right? Here, this was a false breakout, faked out above that mother beep, and then we sucked back below. Okay, and then again, look, we respected it. Rejection. Then look, last week on the 18th, just 3 days ago, we broke out, encouraging. But now we're going for this retest, and this is hence the title of this video. This must hold or else. If this doesn't hold, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to get tired of this. I'm going to be tired of it because we just fall back into this mundane range again. Look, it's dreadful. It's all right to speculate on. You can find some near-term opportunities, don't get me wrong, in these ranges. But as a long-term holder, as someone who wants to make money on their physical holdings, I want this to break out. Okay, I want this to break out already and stop playing with us. But that's just what we've been doing. So this is a big retest today. Okay, we need this to hold. If it doesn't, I will not be back tomorrow. Joking. So keep an eye on this retest at the moment. Let's see what's going on the 4 hour. We're flat on a day, by the way. We're flat. We're flat by, well, we're down in minor negative territory. Look what's happening on the 4 hour here. Okay. You know, I like my flags. Whether this picks up momentum to the upside, we'll see. It looks encouraging right now. One confidence is we've retested and it's held. Okay. And now we've sort of picking up some momentum to the upside, just with these couple of green 4 hour candlesticks now. Okay, it looks like we'll probably want to go for at least for another challenge of 42,500, just where we've sort of topping out here. It's where, so let's just measure this a minute. You know, again, longs potentially here. You know, leaving a bit of breathing room below this flag structure. But looking for a squeeze to the upside. I mean, if it depends what risk to reward you're looking at, but this offers just risk to reward of just over 1. You know, potentially just going, or it's just a reserve target, right? Going to challenge that 42,500 area, okay? Just where we've been topping out at the moment. We could mark, we could easily mark a supply zone here, just near term. Can you see that with me there? Okay, bit of supply here in this purple region, just where we've been topping out. All right, but this retest is encouraging. This flag consolidation that we formed is encouraging to try and see us breaking out. Okay, so keep an eye on that potentially there for Bitcoin. Okay, obviously if that doesn't hold, guys, by the way, you know what's going to happen. We're going to fall back into this range and come back down to this ascending trend line. But I'll be surprised if it does that. I'll be surprised. So look at Ethereum as well. Okay, I mark this up as, you know, whether I'm punching here a little bit, it's encouraging, right? Similar to Bitcoin. You see how we finished nice bullish candlestick here, and we've got this wick that we want to fill. We're going already trying to fill that to the upside here of last week. If you look on a daily, got some encouraging signs here. You know, see how we broke out of this channel. Look at this, how we respected this. Look, you see? Okay, it's very valid. Doesn't look to be a fake out yet. It doesn't look to want to be a fake out. What I want to see is clearing this former high, okay? This former high here, I want us clearing this, breaking out retest and pushing to the upside. On a 4 hour, I think we're breaking out of a flag structure today, similar to Bitcoin. You know, we always see similar movements across the board, and that's what's happening here with Ethereum. We are breaking out a bit of a flag structure. Okay, well, we have broken out of a flag structure here via the 4 hour chart view, right? Making ourselves comfortable around this sort of 2,800, 900 area. Can you see? Sort of support. It's previous resistance. Look, resistance broke above, retested, and now it's holding. So we've got some encouraging signs here to go and dwarf these highs, okay, of the month. These are the highs of March. Go and dwarf those. So let's see what we've got going on here. You know, go and print some new highs in firmly above 3,000. Okay, go and print some new highs firmly above 3,000 there for Ethereum. But it does look encouraging, as I showed you there, sort of on a weekly and on daily. It's looking potentially good on a 4 hour. All right, so long as this holds here, this 2,800, so long as this holds, you know, we squeeze to the upside. If that doesn't hold, you know, we're just going to come all the way back down and fall back in all this range, this boring, mundane range, okay, if that doesn't hold. So just keep an eye on that. XRP, okay, still looking very encouraging, okay, still looking very encouraging. Did put obviously a long idea here, which was obviously stopped out before obviously going on and hitting targets. So let's just talk about XRP as well. As I keep saying it, but I'll continue to say it. XRP, it's not too late to potentially jump in, even being conservative. Obviously, at the end of the day, I can't give you. Isn't that sorry, Mr. K? What have you said? Isn't that a bearish truing forming? What's bearish truing, buddy? Bearish truing. So I'll answer your question in a moment. If you could just elaborate on what you mean by bearish truing. So with XRP, I say the SEC case and Ripple case is probably going to go. Looks very decent, fairly likely it could go in Ripple's favor. Why not hold some XRP in anticipation that does prove to be the case? That case is overthrown. Okay, it goes in Ripple's favor. Remember, I said this monthly here, this candlestick, this wick, we want to go and fill that into 9150. We're going to, it looks like. Weekly's encouraging, extremely encouraging. Remember this flag structure, this channel, descending channel. We broke out of that. Yeah, we retested. And then we started consolidating, form another channel, another flag. Beautiful breakout here. Bit of a retest. And now we're just trotting to the upside. We're grinding to the upside there, as you can see. Similar to Ethereum, similar to Bitcoin. You see, look, this is when crypto is nice to margin trade because we do form these nice consolidation patterns and break out. Okay, we cool. Okay, consolidate, form another flag, and then we break out. Okay, so keep an eye. This is obviously a top area here for XRP near term, around 84 cents, guys. Okay, let's keep an eye on how we deal with this. Okay, what's going to happen here? Are we going to eventually break through? You know, and go for that 91 cents, what I'm looking for to fill that wick, that upper part of that wick of last month's candlestick in February. Okay. Are we going to have enough momentum there? Looks like we want to right now. We are clearly trending to the upside, printing lower highs. Higher highs and lower lows right now. Look, you can see, expecting a trend line, ascending trend line. So it looks like it wants to keep grinding to the upside there, XRP. Promising for me personally. I want to see it running into 91 cents. Let's try and put a long on this. Breathing room below this trend line here, and then running in towards 91 cents. Looks good for me. You know, we've got the protection of potentially this flag and then this ascending trend line as well. What we saw from the top, bottom, from monthly, weekly, daily, looks bullish to me, in my opinion. Okay. Triangle. Oh, bearish triangle forming. What were you talking about, Mr. K? On Ethereum or Bitcoin? On what were you looking at? Morning. Dead Game Boxing. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Morning, wherever you are in the world. If you're are you in the States or are you in the UK? But I hope you're very well blessed today. Look, XRP is coming down for a re-challenge of this trend line here. Just keep an eye. But it looks like dips want to be bought right now. You see, look, dips bought. So just watch out for another breakout to the upside there for XRP. And you just see as well here, look, you know, not the cleanest of, but still flag breakout retest. Yeah. So it looks like we're going to continue that to the upside for me. Ethereum. Just going back to Ethereum. Where are you seeing a triangular structure, just out of interest? Just because, obviously, at the end of the day, all technical analysis is subjective, but I'll be open to viewing what the triangular structure you're viewing right now on Ethereum. Louisiana, yes, man. Awesome. Down south, if my geography is correct. Down south. Louisiana. I hear you guys have got some good food down there. I've never been to Louisiana. I've been to a decent amount of the US. Did a lot of the West Coast. Like Portland, Seattle, you know, through California, LA, San Fran. I've done New York, done Chicago. Yeah, I think that's it off the top of my head. But I love the States, man. Louisiana, nice. Love that. Vlad, how you doing? Welcome, buddy. Hope you're well, bro. Man, like Vlad's in the house. Yeah, so Mr. K, the triangular structure you were seeing, on what time frame were you looking at, the triangular structure on Ethereum? Okay, so for me right now, as I say, it does look bullish right now on a weekly, just given just that breakout. You see that body of that candlestick as well, just closing above this sort of this trend line here, this channel structure. It just looks encouraging for me to continue to want to push to the upside. Okay, just with Ethereum. Obviously, that's not the best daily candlestick there because we formed an evening star and then a bearish closure below that evening star is not overly encouraging. But it's not to say we can't continue and press to the upside right now. Let's just see what's going on the 1 hour through Ethereum a moment. So you see how we're just coming for a retest of support here, 2,800. If that doesn't hold, obviously we do run a risk of coming all the way down. Okay, at least for a retest of this channel which we've broken out of, right? If that doesn't hold here today, for that push to the upside there. What else have I been looking at? Look, let's go to DOT a minute because I've got a lot of holdings in DOT. Okay, DOT looks encouraging as well. So look, price action again. There's a lot of descending channels, a lot of flags across the board. It's why I'm thinking, are we getting closer now to these big breakouts across the board? We saw it there of XRP, breaking out of this channel, Ethereum making its way, and DOT as well here. You know, let's just put it on a weekly again. Good weekly performance there. Breaking out of this. You see, breaking out of this channel, the body. So I thought what we have now is we dip into this zone. See this zone? We dip here, and then we push to the upside in towards $25. Yeah, so potentially there for DOT. So I'm just coming back to you, Mr. K, on the daily. First triangle start from the 12th. Let's go and have a look at this. Let's put some greater perspective on things. Just get another take on price action. So from the 12th of January. All right, so here. Okay, here's the 12th. There or thereabouts. Then to the 1st of Feb to get your descending trend line. Okay. Look, I'm gonna clear mine off a minute. Let's have a look. I think I know what you're looking at. So January. Sorry, buddy. It's hard, isn't it? You know when you're trying to see what someone else said. Okay, I gotcha. There we go. This is what you're looking at, right? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I see what you're looking at there. It's another way of looking at it, to be honest. Okay, certainly is. That's interesting. So we've respected that as well, haven't we? That trend line there. Okay. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. So with my trend line here, like, this is why technical analysis is always subjective, right? It's finding what works for you. But let me just remove my trend line again here at the moment. So we can see yours here, right? This is what you had marked up. And obviously so far we've had a bit of a rejection there right now. Obviously we can look at it another way. As I said, we come down here, you know, look, trend line rejection, 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 rejection. And then sort of breakout, retest right now. So either way, they're both valid at the end of the day. Okay, they're both valid. So let's see what happens here. Okay, if we go down to the 4 hour. I think we are going in BTC in this week, max 44K. Yeah, I'll bring Bitcoin back up in a moment. Let me just remove this trade a moment. I just want to clear this chart up. Okay. So let's start again with Ethereum for the moment. Okay. I'm still personally bullish, but let's just look at this together. Okay. So just bringing in someone else's perspective. So remove this trend line. This is clearly a narrowing structure, right? We can see the price action has respected this triangular structure. We had another trend line, as I had marked up from here. And you can see, again, this is respected, right? Yeah, there or thereabouts, fairly valid. And we've sort of broken out, yeah, above this trend line here and retested it. If, for example, you know, we've already bounced there. If this was to come back down, we get that. This doesn't hold, this 2,880. We come back down and start back within this range. Then obviously we're going to come all the way down, right? If that doesn't hold, we're going to come back to here. And then we may bounce again for a little bit within this range before obviously breaking out, you know, and getting, you know, whether it's a breakout to the upside or obviously to the downside and that playing out on a bearish structure. These don't always play out. Obviously, you can look at that as a bearish triangular structure, but they don't always play it like that. You know, at times we do get those respective breakouts to the upside, okay? So, yeah, let's see with that one. Okay, let's see with that one. You've certainly thrown it out in the mix there with that view. For me, it's sort of just put another bit of an eye opener on it. You know, we may not be out of the woods yet with that breakout that I saw. Okay, so let's keep an eye anyway. Back to Bitcoin. So you were saying 44K, we're capped to the upside. Doesn't look like this retest. Keep an eye on this retest. I don't know if it's going to hold. You know, on this flag. So we've had that breakout and this is going for the retest now. So I just want to put something here. So the retest of this trend line around sort of 40,000. Well, about where we're at now, 41K. So you were saying we're capped at around 44,000. Where's 44K up here? I mean, there's loads of supply up there anyway. You know, loads of supply. You know, this whole region. I'm not ultimately bullish until we get a breakout of 46 back above 45,500 here. Once we break above here, I'm confident for upside in towards at least 50K. So right now, let's see what happens with this retest today. I'm just going to remove this trade for the moment, guys. Let's see how we close today. If this retest does hold, okay? Let's go back to XRP. XRP seems encouraging, though. You know, very encouraging the way it's been playing out over recent weeks, as I've explained already. ADA, it's coming back to ADA a minute. This is me doing some forecasting on ADA, some optimistic forecasting, by the way, over the weekend, because I've got a lot of holdings in ADA. So I was just looking at $220. Because price action, if you look at ADA, right, we've just been in a narrow. I'm just looking at this. I remain optimistic that this is just a big, massive bull flag, which will eventually break out to the upside. Obviously, similar to what I was showing you there earlier with Ethereum, how we've, you know, the body of the candlestick's trying to break out of this channel structure and how we got that wick and we want to push to the upside. We've got a decent amount of resistance there at 92 cents for ADA, for Cardano, which we need to break above via the weekly. on the daily, similar to Ethereum, right, where we've had that sort of breakout and retest. Obviously, on the lower time frame, this channel doesn't look as clear. That's because of on the lower time frame, but you saw that on the weekly. But there or thereabouts, this is still an area to note. So we've broken out of, and we're trying to retest that and see if that holds today for that upside, for that further push to the upside. Yeah. So anything else anyone else is looking at? Yeah, so that Ethereum is interesting, isn't it? It's still this ranging, man. It's so choppy price action. This is like a lack of commitment across the board right now. But I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. This needs to hold though, doesn't it? Here. Okay. If this doesn't hold, as I say, Mr. K, I will, you know, I'm in favor of what you're saying in terms of the triangular structure. If this doesn't hold here, if it holds the retest of my trend line, then we push higher. Okay. Even better if we go and break above yours, that triangular structure here, come for retest, then I think we've gone clear. We've gone clear for me, at least into sort of 3,300. All right. So let's just see what happens here. All right. Ken, you can also look at. Hey Mo Ali, hope you're well. Bitcoin my. Take a Bico. I've never heard of this, buddy. Let's have a look. Okay, what's the project? I'd like to understand. What's the project about? Let's have a look. Bitconomy. Okay, next-gen multi-chain relayer protocol, making Web 3.0 frictionless and mainstream. Okay, I'll have to get to understanding of this project because I personally haven't heard of it before, so I'll have to conduct some due diligence. All right, I'm gonna put this down, okay, for another video, a project review. But it sounds interesting. Bitconomy. Is this something you're invested in yourself? What was it, Mo Ali? I'll have to check it out. But where are we at? So it's trading at $1.56. It's been obviously in a bear trend like the rest of the market. See, we've clearly tried to bottom out here via the weekly. Not a lot of trading history to go by at the moment. I mean, we can see right now there's resistance, right? At about this $1.59 area. You see support there breached. Rejection. And here's the bottom part of the range, obviously clearly about $1.15, but we're capped here. You know, when I'm looking at this, all I'm just doing, I'm just going looking left, right, and just seeing where we're next going to be moving up to if we take out certain levels. Like I'll mark up these near-term zones, and we work zone to zone, right? So like you see, like here. So obviously, if we break up through this zone, it's just moving through zone to zone, just simply looking left, right? A former support. So we break through. You know, we try and make ourselves comfortable here. Maybe we consolidate for a little while within this region, and then we work our way back up to the next region. You know, it's what happens. If you look, this is what happens when we're trading zones. It's just finding that former support, that former resistance, whatever the case may be, and working within that. You know, working within these zones and looking for other confluence as well, whether it's candlesticks or chart patterns. But anyway, as a project, I'll have to check it out. Bitconomy. I'll have to check it out, buddy. Yeah. I'm looking at it. It looks like it's bottomed out. Yeah, it does. It does look like it's bottomed out, to be honest. It looks like it's a decent amount of support there at $1.15. So potentially pushing to the upside. I'll have to check out the project though, buddy. Let's go back to Bitcoin. It's going to go on the hourly. It has to hold today. See this retest right now, sort of on that channel. Look, that breakout retest wants to hold. See what's going on the 30-minute. Yeah, just so far, just going for that retest. Bit of a long leg doji there. See how that 30-minute finishes in the next 3 minutes. Nice bounce there on the 15-minute. Bit of a bullish engulfing there. Looks encouraging. You know, if you wanted to look at this as well as a near-term flag, look, and I always, when I see these sort of candlesticks, right, we break out quickly and then we suck back within quickly on the following candlestick. That's like a fake out for me. And then we go and resume and push to the upside there for Bitcoin out of that sort of flag structure. So potentially near-term push, squeeze it to the north here for Bitcoin. Nice big bullish engulfing candlestick on that 15-minute set to close in the next sort of 2 minutes now for Bitcoin. I don't trade 5 minute. I was just dropping down to see what price action's saying there. Okay, but this wants to hold today. I like, where are we on the daily? Okay. I do like longs here, to be honest with you. I do like longs here. Let's just see how this closes in the next 90 seconds for the 30-minute. Nice potential reversal candlestick there. It looks encouraging. You know, a bit of a hammer, inverted hammer. Yeah. Thanks, Mo. I appreciate it, buddy. Mo Ali. Glad you like my content. Nice to hear. It's what we like. I only do this for you guys. And because I enjoy it anyway. I enjoy. Look at this. Okay, a nice big bounce there for Bitcoin off that channel. Secondary sort of near-term flag here as well, which we're extending out of as well to the upside. But just see how this closes in the next minute. Looks encouraging. This is the hourly candle as well closing, actually. Let's just see. Oh. Nice little retest. But yeah, guys, just keep an eye on this today. This retest. It looks encouraging. It looks like we're going to hold and then stage a bit of rebound. But we have to clear 42,500 for me. We have to clear this. Do you know what? I'll put a trade on this, to be honest. So about to close. 30 minute. See how we close. Bitcoin to 100K. Hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. There's no reason as to why not. You know, there's no reason as to why not. So 15 minute. Yeah, nice bullish engulfing candlestick there. Bit of a wick that probably just going to go and feel now. But yeah, not the most encouraging on the hourly. Just when we got these long leg dojis, it does indicate of a potential reversal. You know, these long legged candlesticks. Yeah, I mean, it looks encouraging. It's just not the cleanest. But where we've got this 4 hour as well, yeah, I mean, it's certainly worth a potential trade. Yeah. Let's go back to Ethereum for the moment. Ethereum's encouraging. Okay, I'm encouraged by this today. This holding. Okay, this breakout retest. I like this. Okay, I want to see us clearing here. Clear this top here. And this obviously this trend line. And then push to the north. You know, push to the north there. Further extend to the upside. They're going, trying to go. To say, Bitcoin will be capped up here. You know, at least you can see where we're capped at the moment. Ultimately at 42,500, but into sort of 42,300 there for Bitcoin. Potential worth a near-term trade from here, but we wouldn't get the best risk to reward on this. No, about 1.5, 1.5. So be conservative. I'd be conservative with targets. Is where we've been rejecting right now. And then stops just below. Obviously, look, you see where we found support so far. This trend line here. It probably looks like it wants to squeeze a little bit lower. It's because this. I think we wait a little bit on this. I think we wait a little bit on this Bitcoin. I think it's got a little bit more. Pull back. Don't know. I'm not certain, so I'm not taking a trade on this, guys. I'm not certain. XRP is going back to XRP. XRP, I like the look of here near term, to be honest. I like this. I like the support it's got here, trending to the upside. But Bitcoin, I'm not too sure about right now. Obviously, they tend to move in tandem, but I'm just not sure. Ethereum's looking nice. You know, let's go back to Ethereum again. Nice little breakout flag. But just if we can clear this sort of 2,950, 960 area, it's top here, and we've got room to squeeze, further squeeze to the upside. Let's keep an eye on that. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to bring you a quick update. Stay lit, stay blessed.